And here we are with video number 2, take number 1, with Tanner's running analysis. We're looking at the posterior angle here as I take my time getting the camera steady. We'll slow this guy down now and just take an overall look. So the main thing we're looking at here is foot strike. We're going to stop this even further. So let's look at the feet as they hit the ground. So take a look at the left foot here. You can already see the foot angling out. It's coming towards midline. He lands on the outside. And your toe is out compared to the rest of your foot. We pull that forward, and you have a practically symmetrical land with the other foot. So you see that angle you got right there at that? Let's take a look at that angle. We're going to do this in green. So you come on down. Nah, that's a little. There we go. And then out to the foot. And I'm not really able to see that angle that hard that well there. Anyway, point is this. Your toe is out, and you land on the outside of your foot first. We need to try and correct that by so you're swinging your foot to your midline on your left there. Just before you land, it goes just inside. Like it's almost landing, right at the axis. Those 2 feet need to stay on their own planes. They shouldn't be crossing over. You can see how your left foot is crossing into your right foot plane. See that? We don't need that. We need to make sure your feet are staying in their own, basically their own line. Imagine if you had footprints you could see. You could draw a line between your left and right footprints, and the line would never touch both prints. So one way we're going to focus this, again, I think I said it in the other video, inserts is a great way to correct this immediately. It creates really discomfort in the beginning, a little annoying because it's not how your body just naturally runs, but humans have not been natural runners for a long time. So small things we can do to fix it. Inserts give you a little more heel support. Try and tilt your foot in the middle of the air so that you land flat, as well as focus on landing with your heel first. Now, that's not striking the ground with your heel. That's simply making it so that the surface that touches the ground is your heel first. See here? You're way into midline here. Your foot's practically directly under you. This is putting a ton of strain on the inside of your foot, which then leads to a ton of strain on your ankle. And then, of course, reduced strain as you go up the chain, but strain nonetheless. Something that is major. We should probably fix that before we fix anything else, because anything else we fix may or may not have an adverse effect on your foot. And then we fix your foot, and then it has a echo effect as we go back up the chain. So we need to start from the bottom and work our way up. But while we're here, we're going to take a look at your hip drop. It's basically how far do your right and left ASIS drop compared to the next side to the horizontal. So this is hip strength, really glute med is what we're looking at here. So let's watch your hip specifically. Seems pretty level. Remember, you have a lot of up and down motion. We saw that in your last video. We want to make sure that we try and reduce that. And reducing that is going to just naturally take away hip drop. But let's take a look at the hip drop and see what we got. We need to find it right at leg compression. So we're going to pause this. Find like maximum compression, which is right here. We can see Tanner's calves flexing at full capacity. And so we're going to look at the left hip here. So we're going to take an angle. We're going to go from the hip. We're going to go straight across. And now we're going to take this, and we're going to try and be out what your hip is. Yeah. 8 degrees. We want that less than 10. That's pretty good. What's going to be interesting to see is how your hips react to us decreasing your knee compression and increasing your knee drive. Hopefully we maintain this. That is pretty good, and I haven't really looked at this before. So, looking at this in real time, your hips are pretty level. You do a good job. Let's take a look at your arms. Let's just slow-mo this down. Remember we said before, we can see your hand out to the side, and then it disappears in front of you. It's not ideal. It's not going to sink any ships, but it's something that keeping your elbow angle below 90 making sure that you keep your upper body tight against your core, keep your core tight. You don't have to flex your chest and your abs, but you want to make sure you keep some sort of stability from the hip up. Make sure that you don't have to catch too much weight on the way down. That's true for everybody. So from the back, it looks pretty good. We can focus on a few things here. First thing we want to do is definitely get rid of your mid-swinging step, and it's right at the very end there, brother. I mean, look at that. You swing your foot through, your foot's flat, 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 and then snap. It just cuts right over. Really, that's just mental. We get you to focus on that and pay attention, you'll fix that right away. If we can't seem to do it, a couple of inserts, and it'll take a week or two of you running in a funky boot you've never run in before, but that one we can fix, and then from there we'll work our way up. But overall, not too bad. Looks good. I like it. We'll keep going as forward as things progress, and on to the next video.